Well, there has been a lot of experimental evil happening around the world. One thing I don't know is it profitable to them? Is it entertaining to them? I just don't get why people are doing these things. But anyway, this is Young and Flowing. Welcome back to our channel. We love you and you love us. So for those that have been on this channel, thank you so much for being here. And for the new subscribers, please stay tuned for more updates. So today in studio, I am with a lovely lady. Just know it is going to be an amazing experience with her because recently there are viral videos that have been going on TikTok, Instagram. I've been watching this on my FYP and I really didn't get why such kind of stuff is happening. So I was like, why? Kampita Kumukugu. She will tell us more. Welcome in studio, dear.
Thanks so much, Lee. I'm so humbled to be here. My name is Akwel Brenda. I'm a nurse by profession, a businesswoman. Most of you know MTN what? Agent. Yeah.
Businesswoman, I really admire when I see people doing entrepreneurship because it is a source of income. You have your own company. So I'm very pleased that we have our fellows, our peers that are doing amazing things. So for today, I wanted to give you a simple jazz of something that has been happening online and it has really disturbed my mind. I swear this thing has been disturbing my mind because anyone and everyone can be a victim at a certain point. So there are these videos on TikTok that I've been watching where a certain man in Kenya
is a Russian man, but he just came to Kenya, but moving to African countries.
Yeah, so he allegedly infected over 100 girls in Kenya with HIV, and he posted them on social media. He made posts, each and every one that he is hanging out with, and I've seen podcasts where these girls are now coming out and talking. Some of them actually didn't know what was wrong with the man, and now they are checking for their statuses and finding themselves with HIV. So I don't know where our world is going because people are actually doing evil intentionally. Intentional evil, like you have your mission and you're like, like when you're going to school and you'll be like, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. You do everything possible so that you can wake up that early. So this man had his target, he had his goals, and he fulfilled them. How he was able to fulfill such kind of a goal, I don't know.
I heard of the incident also, but what I know about HIV/AIDS, maybe that person was paying back for what they did to him. It might be there is maybe a woman who gave him, so he wanted to pay back.
Revenge.
Yeah, that is revenge, and he was doing it intentionally. Yes, because he had a camera, and the way he takes his videos is not known. But he has been.
Yeah, I think he uses maybe these button cameras or the glass cameras, things like that. So this was really, really intentional to a level that he recorded videos, clips of the girls, and he had to. Jesus Christ!
And the girls are so excited because of money.
Yeah, that is one thing that disturbed me. I kept on wondering how
money is a source of evil. Abawala bayagala nnyo sente oshegera, so ekizibu kye balina nti me I saw some clip nga omwala agamba nti no, are you free, we go out, we go for some lunch.
Oh yeah,
maybe give me some money, can you give me some money? Then the guy said no, I cannot give you money because even others will come wanting money. I will take you for lunch or I will buy for you this. You get. So we are just, poverty is the source of everything.
And you get to find that some of these girls are actually still broke. So why would I don't know. Why would you sell yourself and stay broke? Because that is literally selling yourself if you're offering sex in exchange of, incomes, money, outings, dressings, lunch, stuff like that. At the end of the day, you're still broke and you're sick.
But the black girls are just addicted to that color also.
They think white men
Yeah.
money,
Maybe
smile
they
white
want to
men
go
are loyal,
out.
smanya white men have real love,
Yeah.
those things, they want to be pampered. They're like black men, but yeah.
But then also me, I wonder why a girl goes out with a man you don't know and you don't go for the blood test. Though we are corrupt like medical people also, sometimes someone bribes you with money.
Yeah.
Then you decide to give her a result which is not what is
Which
true.
is not right.
Yeah. So me, I wonder how you can just test maybe that one time, then you go with the person live.
You just go live.
Yes, you
with
just
the
go
person.
live. How could girls do that? Please, they even advise us to test 3 times because HIV is very stubborn. It's very stubborn.
Very tricky.
It goes and attack your immune system, and my dear.
The problem
And
is that
our mind is very funny. The moment it tells you that you've slept with someone with HIV, immediately you start possessing the signs and symptoms.
The signs and symptoms. You
the
feel
moment
sick.
you just have it in mind that I've slept with someone who's HIV positive.
But I mean, they have devised
You start
ways on how to, have safe sex without contracting HIV. Condoms if you're not sure about the person's status, and some other drugs if you're sure about the person's status and you're actually like interested in them. Never night at all leader. That is the thing.
Then also in that scenario, if you know that maybe you've gone with someone who is HIV positive, the worst part of it that by the time you know it is already past time of taking what?
PEP. Yeah. Usually you don't get to know until it has maybe lasted like a month, 2, 3, even 6, because I've seen some people that have been around and you see someone that is healthy, very well, and the next time they're telling you that person is HIV positive.
One day someone got an accident and we requested for that test, for HIV test. What a person told us is, I don't want to know. Because I don't want to die early. Yeah. What does it mean? People have that fear.
Yeah. We still have that fear, but the earlier you get to know, the better you can work on yourself. Because if you don't know, you're going to keep on getting sick every now and then. You're
the problem, some people can know it, then they be in denial. They don't accept.
I tell you, denial is one of the best evils. Trust me. Every time you live in denial, you'll never go a milestone. Like these people we used to have in school, they used to tell us, me, I come from a rich family, yet you come from a poor family. So you're living in denial and you cannot actually get the help that you deserve because, you're living in denial. What you portray to us is different. So how will help you if you do not, talk about yourself in reality?
Yeah, no one. Then also maybe fear. How will the nurse see me? Maybe not trusting it. Also the person. Someone leaves Kampala to go and test in what? Somewhere else.
In Arua.
Yes.
You go to Arua just to test for HIV.
And maybe when they come back, they don't want to display it. By the time they want to take medicine in the toilets, they hide when they're taking medicine. You find their bags are up. Maybe they kept it somewhere. Yeah, so you have to first wait for your friends to go, then you take. So sometimes it is hard. And if your friends knows that you have HIV/AIDS, they start also fearing you, sharing with you.
They discriminate you.
They don't want to share a cup with you, but it is normal if someone is in medication.
Wait, there's a day I was in a medical center. I'd gone for medication. I was really badly off. That day was a crazy day for me, don't mind. But after the treatment, I have to sit and wait for the doctor to give me the prescriptions that I need to take and everything. His contact, the day I'll go back for checkup. Then I see these 2 perfect gentlemen. Big car, big size, very well dressed. And then, I was seated right at the reception and the guy came out and was like, msawo nkolera akabulijjo. It's like, give me the usual, So I didn't put it in mind at that moment. Then the msawo started, explaining. But I think they had changed medication because how did this do for you? Because, they think we do not understand the terms, but some of us have been exposed to medicine at least a little bit. I was like, Jesus Christ. And then the medical personnel packed the things in a different container, in a different packaging, and the guys went back into their car, drove off. So I was like, what if I found this person in maybe a restaurant or something, and they said hello to me just because they look money, they have money? If it finds a girl that is all about that, you're definitely going to say yes, because they don't look the part.
Nowadays, people don't look like
these
they
guys
don't
were
look
looking so
sick.
good.
People think that having a red mouth is having HIV, having maybe wounds in the body is having HIV, maybe growing thin is having HIV. No, please.
Manya, you have rashes.
Go for checkup, because that is the only best. And also, when you're going, please, at least when your man takes you to this hospital, you also take him another place that you trust.
Exactly.
Because we have got scenarios like someone takes you to a hospital that is known, and someone talks with maybe a doctor, a nurse there, and they end up what?
Giving false results.
Yeah, because I've ever tested someone and someone wanted to buy me so that I give a negative
what did you
result.
do in such a
My
situation?
friend, I love my profession and I need my papers.
Oh,
So I decided to.
Oh, you could get like
I even denied him the paper, the test form. I denied it.
That is very
because
good.
That is very bad.
I think we need more medical personnel just like you, because people are doing so much wrong in the field. Yeah, you find that they're giving false results, they're giving false information to the people. Just as there's a podcast I saw you on, and you were saying that you find that in a facility there's someone that owns it and poses as a medical personnel, but also has employees that are really educated in this, that have the skill. So you find that I might come in and I say, yet the person is just posing as a medical personnel, so they know that if I have ABCD symptoms, maybe kamwe Panadol, let them take amoxil and Piclox, stuff like that. But we need to find a way of getting rid of those people. But does the Ministry of Health, or I don't know which organization is responsible for going down deep into
we have things? The National Drug Authority, then we have the people of Allied Council. They also move. Those ones, they monitor the clinics, see the then the National Drug Authority.
So when they find them, they arrest them, or still they give them some money and it ends.
Some they give the money and they go. And they just advise you, please iterate. Then some they don't accept, because I've seen many scenarios that they have arrested people that collected their drugs.
Because you cannot tell me in these 100 plus girls, I don't know, 50 plus, I am not sure, allegedly, you cannot tell me among those girls none of them failed to be like, let's go for an HIV test.
Hello, even me, I don't know. I don't know.
You cannot tell me that. But I think this person maybe had someone that he could trust, because there's no way you can convince me that big number and teri yakugamba nti tsoke twekebere tasobola kungamba.
Maybe you can convince them.
But I'm okay. With their accent, their charm, they just close their eyes with that charm.
But the only one thing I want to tell girls, why do you run for the white people?
So
white men, why
thing
always?
I know about girls, most especially our age, tulowooza nti white men have money. White men marry, white men have love, they are going to make my clan rich, ebintu webito smile by true love. Not all, so
but by the not only like we love white people, but also there are people who are so crazy that for them they don't care about. By the girls, they fear pregnancy
more than HIV.
Yes, because you see someone can take emergency pill even without water. But that person to take Panadol, I want injection. So my dear, girls are stubborn, so you cannot know them.
You cannot
understand
That's
what
the
they want.
we live in. Gwe osanga nga, you know, there's a white guy, every girl in Kampala is running
Osanga
all
all of
over
them,
them.
they took the what? Emergency pill.
Mm.
But they failed to tell
They
the person, let's go for test or let's use the protection.
You know, exactly. So I don't know what is happening with us girls. Yeah, one thing I know, we all fall victim. We
Yeah,
fall
all
victim
of
because
us.
you know, I can be here talking, but you don't know someone maybe that I have might
have
infect me with HIV
Anyway,
at any time.
then
But it is
also-
always good to take precaution.
Then
you know?
also young girls, like nowadays, young girls are the one having HIV, not again older people, because now they're
Yeah.
ending up going for sugar daddies
Yeah.
because they have
Money.
sugar daddy is going to give them a car, sugar daddy is going to give them this and this, so they're good with the sugar daddy. They don't want the hustler, a fellow hustler, that this young boys.
Smile, let's build each other.
Yeah, they don't want those ones. They want the ones who have houses, cars, luxury life.
Those things that you have not worked for
Are very dangerous.
Are very dangerous because you don't know.
There's like a proverbs in Luganda, I don't know, but it says that echikula mangu chifa mangu. That's what I don't know.
Because even living alone HIV, there's this thing. Omanyi TikTok. I'm always on social media scrolling, looking at new stuff, learning new stuff, and you find that in the African culture, basically I'll talk about Uganda because this is where I am and this is where I know. I'll say it in Luganda. Abana babeyambululiramu. You find that someone has a person of 70, 80 years, and this person sucks, like this person is maybe a business owner, things are not moving well, and they want to tap into your blessing and give you their curse.
Yeah, it's true.
You find that I am a 20-year-old that I'm not 20, but I'm giving an example. I am a 20-year-old. I want things chap, but you end up saying that, oh, this person had a very bright future, but I don't know what happened. You know, you find in the community, gundi omwana gundi yali mugezi naye banaye what happened yasirana, but nga tomanyi nti someone tapped into your blessing and then gave you their curse. Nakwenalizaako everything. There were some coming back. Not but now, also, but you find that when they come back, they visit their villages, they come, they finish all their problems in girls. When they go back, they be successful. And you keep on wondering, Gundi, you were hanging out with so and so. Why doesn't that person help you? Oba kitegeera nti watugamba datinga musama gundi lwaki takuyamba. Oba kitegeera oli yafuna success ye atwaladde omukisa gwo.
Now waliwo kino abalokole kye bagamba nti no buli weebaka n'omusajja omulala otwala ebisiraani bye buli weebaka, like yes. Yeah, so I think sleeping around with everyone is not the right thing.
Because you might even find that some of these girls were
leave
married.
Alone HIV/AIDS. You can have what? There is also that cancer of the cervix.
Oh,
yeah. Men can give it out. Yes.
Really? I didn't know that.
That one you get it to some men. They go with maybe a woman who had it,
and then they transfer.
To you. Yes.
Okay.
Then those ones who are not circumcised. Yes. And sometimes also not live alone cancer. They can also get what? Gonorrhea, syphilis. Those ones are also dangerous, my dear.
Yeah. And people protect your wombs. That is one thing I can say, because you don't know, a lot of that is left in there that you do not know. Things that you cannot physically tell. Maybe we bankona wanino ngenda funebwa. No, those things are actually not seen because it is within your body. It only comes out later nga the white at the bagamba stage 4 cancer. What are you going to do? They have to put the entire cervix out.
But then also abantu abadugavu katwemanyize nnyo. Let's put it in our mind that we need to always check ourselves. Let's do tests. Yes.
At least every year.
Even if you're not sick, please go out and do some tests on yourself. Togamba nti no okwonoona sente you're making abasawo okugagawala. No, please. It's for the benefit of yourself. You find nga ekirwadde kyakatandika nga you can help yourself. But now if you go to the hospital nga it's already in the later stages,
it can't be managed.
Yeah.
But it's not because of that. In the environment we live in, tomanya nyinza okuba nga nakwata ku kintu ne kinsala nga the person that it pricked also was HIV positive. I end up saying, banange, I've been celibate for 1 year. What is happening? I haven't had sex with anyone. How did I contract HIV? But environment tubeera muzanjawulo n'abantu betubeera ndanjawulo. Nsobola okuyitako waniino nenkuyisako a sharp object and I'm like, oh banange, sorry dear, kasi sikugenderedde. But you don't know my intentions.
And I don't know your status.
Kana kantu mbadde nkatadde waniino, but I don't know your status. Nze mmanyi kiki ndi okukola naye tomanyi status yange, tomanyi.
So we are too jealous for life. Because when ntegeera nti nze ndi mulwadde for you, you're not sick. I would want all of us to be in
to
one
be sick.
Yes, to be sick.
Fena tugendere mu
kidaali okyegera, so that you don't laugh at me. Then also I think, I don't know, but HIV, you people, HIV is so dangerous.
HIV is so dangerous, most especially if at the moment you are ignorant about it.
HIV. And abantu abasinga balooza nti HIV is only about sex when you have sex with someone when it's infected. You can get an accident, maybe you were in the border, border man is
exactly.
HIV, or in taxi, you got an accident, so your blood mixes up.
Your blood mixes up.
And you don't go for PEP. By the way, some people take PEP. Nga n'oli omuntu si maybe gundi okyegere
nga si mulwadde naye nga just toli sure
ekintu kyo kikufumise nekimfumita already wagenze. I didn't test you okyegere. I have to go for it.
Evan yamuganda wange, she used to do nursing, she graduated, but she told me one time she had an experience with a patient nti empiso gye yamukuba accidentally yamufumita. Nangamba mwana gwenze mize PEP.
Amadwaliro ng'abantu bamize PEP, abasawo nga bamize PEP. Right now nga tuna agenda mu theater basooka the first test they do HIV test. Oshege. Because anything can happen. Bo bakwata mu ebifumita ebyo. Yes, so those sharp objects. Oshege abasawo bamize PEP. Murundi ne murundi.
Then she told me, I was so surprised.
Because like, when you're getting maybe a client, a patient, sorry, and this person is papuka. Ngolachi naberanga screaming nakola we batakola by mistake. He has landed on your leg. It has landed. Maybe you pricked yourself.
People really need to be sensitized about such kind of things, because abantu abasinga tulowooza HIV is all about sex, but it's not only about sex. Okay.
Editor.
And then we take everything for granted. Naye nga tetumanyi how this information is going to help us.
Tulina okwetwala seriously munange.
Naye nga bannaye ne bawala bannaffe nkimanyi mistakes happen, things can happen, naye just tweddeko.
Let's go for test. These tests are only 10,000, 5,000.
Test yourself.
Or even buy it for yourself. Buy it.
Yes. You find
I've seen someone walking with a condom, a woman walking with a condom in the menopause.
Yes.
And it is very normal.
It is very normal. Find your guy, something is going to happen. Test each other. Omugambira wa nze nina test wanino.
Nina condom one.
Bajja kunyunyako nti bannange nagwa ku cheek nga ina condom. I know bukebera sirimu. But your health comes first. Tofa ku bintu bantu byeboogera. Your health.
Tambula ne condom y'okusawo omukazi. If you know you cannot control yourself. Tambula ne condom, tambula ne test strip. Waliwo enaku zino it is simplified. Waliwo gy'oteeka mu kamwa. Yes. Then waliwo biri. It is very simple. Mutya kwefumitamu katono we bati. Ne we bagamba nti no, let's go for the other one of abortion. Tweyangwa buyangi. Nange gazinze
basoberera. Naye nga tekano okata.
Yes.
Just this. Anyway, so this guy. Anyway.
Mpulira nti no, they arrested him. I don't know whether they arrested him.
So kati nga gwe. Banaye, this kino kyonna kyetukola, it is not directed to anyone. It is just general debate and general knowledge. So, how do you think you as a person, you would judge that man if you are a judge?
I would not judge that guy also. Maybe he was in depression and he wanted to, maybe he was in that anger word, so he wanted to relieve himself. I would not blame him, he as me. But I also blame the girls. I take the blame on both of them, okay. Because even the other one, maybe he knows the reason as to why he's doing it.
Yeah.
You get? And also these girls, me I blame mostly the girls. Why do you run for something without any protection? I say the only advice I can give girls who cannot control yourself, move with your strips for test, then move with your condom. Yes, if you can get an emergency pill, emergency pill you can access it.
What about a test
move
kit?
with the condom. We have nowadays condom for women. Yes, go with your condom. Put it in a mini pass. If you don't have a mini pass, put it in your pocket.
Or just go and Musao puts it in you, chap, go wherever you're going.
Make sure until if the guy is putting on it, see it. Jirabo, you have a right.
Because people have different intentions.
Would you go for something blindly?
No, you cannot.
Yes.
People have different intentions. They have different plans, and you can never know. I saw also a girl, like when I was looking into that information, hey, really, what is happening? Then Double Mwala, she was literally saying, my goal this year is to infect 50 people.
Yeah,
but so far, I have infected over 37.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, wait. Some people are doing this for revenge.
Yes, that's what they say. I'm not saying like
I got it blindly,
yes,
so I have to give it out.
So no jigaba.
The
more you give
people.
it out, but the more you give it out, the more you get different types on your body.
Hey.
HIV is it changes always.
It keeps on changing.
So every time buli wogenda nga wegata that is the more
it changes.
Ofama by the buli woyagala nti ogigabe nnyo ate ojja kusanga omuntu ng'agirina ate like ye mungi nga tamira nakumire daga ate ejo gyeyongere nanyo. You can die faster.
Musao, me I'm staying celibate I think for the rest of my life.
No, but you can have someone who is trusted.
It is very hard.
Yeah,
it
but
is very
we can
hard.
learn to trust people and also be careful.
Yeah, you just have to be careful because you cannot live out a promising relationship just because you're scared. You just have to be protective of yourself. Have goals.
Don't fear HIV. HIV. Besides COVID, you didn't hear people were saying that I rather have COVID I rather have HIV than COVID.
So but if you into travel, it is normal. It is a normal thing happening. But just set your bar. Be like, I don't do this. Full stop.
Then
no
also,
question mark. I don't do this.
Maybe for those who have HIV, there are those who were born with HIV. We are not trying to.
Yeah, we are not trying to attack anyone.
Yes, but also those people, they take their medication and they look very good. They even
very
look
good.
more than us.
Very good.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I have seen them and they look so good because they didn't want to be born with this, but they found out that they were born with HIV. I love those people because they protect themselves even more than those who have just contracted it.
Some of them are open.
Yeah.
Someone tells you I am positive. And the worst part of Ugandans, all black people. You tell him that I have HIV and someone tells me that I want to die with you. Again. Then after ajifunye, we're realizing that this is bad.
Yeah, this is bad.
But at that point, I'll be blind.
That's why I love you. I will die for you. Yeah. What? But there are measures that you can take, and you can live a healthy life with a partner that is HIV, and you can have healthy children that don't have HIV.
Then it is also good if you get to know that you're HIV positive. Go for more checkup. Have you heard this guy in Ginger that they're compensating? He has been put on medication for 7 years when he's not having HIV. It is also possible. When I test you with my strip, I send you again for some, like here, I send you to a live medical center. Maybe a live medical center will again send you somewhere else for another machine. You don't just rush, now. I've tested you with this strip. You have HIV. You have HIV. Yeah. No. I have to send you for further what?
For further, yeah. If you find out.
Yes. So this guy has been taking medicine.
ARVs.
Yes. And he's not positive.
Hey,
And now the court has
Bambi.
told these people of Tasso
To compensate him.
compensate him.
Oh, Bambi.
See that scenario, 7 good years and you're taking.
But you cannot. There's no way you can compensate such kind of a person, because even if
Mentally.
you give me money, mentally you
I am
cannot
tortured,
compensate.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's something already that you destroyed in my
that's why
mental state.
it's very crucial to always refer people for further
Yeah.
management,
You're like,
because referral is also part of management. It is our greatest management that you can ever do to a patient, because if you see that you cannot manage, send, because
Just
we
refer
have
them.
level of people. I am a nurse, I cannot manage what a doctor can manage.
Yeah,
Though
yeah.
he can prescribe, then he gives me to manage that person, but I need to go.
Well, at least
We
with
have
his guidance.
edala zetugenda konti, or this one is a nurse, waliwo byakomanga akola ebintu. That's why you see a nurse cannot operate,
Yeah.
kubanga atalina that license emukkiriza nti no do the operation. That's why nti banange, as abasawo medical people, let's also refer people to referringeko abantu bagendeko, they manage them from far. You get?
Yeah.
That is the best medication you've ever given to that person. Nti n'owamukuumirawo n'akufiirako bikuzaalira gwe ki ebizibu. But if you refer that person, you can still you are the best person, because I've ever seen omwana gwe ba referring nga yamira, there's something yamira negenda ku airway. Naye because omuntu ono yamusookako yamureferring, so they had to manage ochegeera. But if you don't want to refer nga gwogamba nze kwenfiira ku ssente,
I have to operate this person.
Yes.
Let me do my best.
Abalwadde bajja kufiirako every time.
Exactly. Bajja kufiira mu ngalo, and you don't.
And bajja ku arresting, and they will arrest you. Because they will follow you.
So this viral thing that has been going on, it is safe to say, I don't know, from what I've picked from our conversation, it is safe to say that all parties are to be blamed.
Yeah. Blame
It
all
is
of
not
them.
one-sided. It is not. Yeah, though the man is to blame, like the biggest portion of it. Adamanyi kyakola,
Yeah.
like it was intentional. Aye kati inzo ojja kunkwana ndabe nga ono Mr. Right.
Omusajja teyabakwata by force
yabakwatanga bulungi, like a real relationship. I'm
ate
interested
abawala
in
nga
you.
bamwerimpira.
Just kubanga fe abawala we give in easily.
Yeah.
1
That's
to
why
3
we
days and you're already having sex with a man.
And
then
you feel
they
that
are
person
leaving
loves you so much.
You feel like 1 to 3 days.
About how do someone fall in love in one day and even you give out yourself in one day? Munange, even in 2 days.
Waddeyo. Mama nyabo.
They are there, munange.
But this world is wicked. This world is weird, and people are doing so many weird
Buli omuntu ayagala
stuff.
kulaba ku your downfall. By the way, you're there, but someone want to see your downfall.
Exactly. That is why these men are doing these things, because they have that bias. Why is so and so successful at a certain age?
I had my friend, the husband, he was the ex-husband. They have one kid, and this person came and stole her. After stealing her, took him to the police. Then after he said, "Do you think I want to see you happy?" That is what that guy told the girl.
Do you think I want to see you happy?
Yes.
And someone can
Yet I have
literally
your
tell you that.
kids. But you're still telling me I'm the one taking care of the kid. You're not paying to school fees.
Yeah.
I'm struggling as a single mother. But then after you tell me that,
I don't want to see you happy.
that is how wicked the world has become.
That is how wicked the world has become, because you find yourself, you're a single mother, you are taking care of the child, the bills, the finances, the medication, everything, and someone could literally say a thing like that. Do you think I want to see you happy? That means they don't even want their own blood to be happy, because my child, a child's happiness is their parent. Maybe the current parent, maybe their dad, maybe their mom. So why would the other partner be like, I don't want to see you happy?
Auntie Bebabata, I was going to mention a big word, but let me just keep it for myself. And then sometimes also going to school helps us a lot with knowledge, because you cannot utter out that word.
Yeah, you cannot. As
If
a person
you're a
that
real
is
parent,
educated.
And there's again someone who said that me I ended in P2 and this person was in senior 4. I ended in P2 and I'm successful. Why don't you also end? And we start life.
And we start life from
you
there.
will continue with education. Those things. So we have to have knowledge.
That is why there are organizations that are doing their best to sensitize people, sensitize the teens, the youths, even the elderlies, because olaba bagamba mbu simanya obukadde magezi. There are some bakadde that are very, I'm sorry to say, but they are very stupid.
Yeah. They are there.
Very, very uninformed.
Agamba nti no si buli muntu mugezi. Not everyone has.
You find that they are very uninformed.
Common sense. Common sense is not common.
It's not common.
Yeah.
Sanga mtu ngali uncharacterized, uninformed. You know, they are basically ignorant about something, but their main efforts, like they put their effort into something nenga tachimanyi.
Yeah, but only what I can say about HIV, it is very bad.
Nebakugamba mbosimanyi ofunya akawuka ka mukenenya genda onywe bino ebidagala.
Yes, can you imagine? Tetuberangako n'omuntu akola eddagala ne bagamba sirima awonye, because most of the people who have HIV would have gone there. People could look for money.
People
you get,
look for money,
but still people run that I have this herbal and you're going to get hit.
Simanya sacrifice your 7 chicken and then the jaja will what?
So please,
make
knowledge
the
is
HIV go away.
Crucial. Have knowledge and you'll, by the ignorance is very bad.
Ignorance is your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Your very worst enemy. Because the more you don't know about something, the more mistakes you are going to do, and the more uninformed decisions
and I've
you are going to
remembered something make. By the, that's why I've mentioned that point that ignorance is. My brother, one of my brother went and got a root. A baby was sick and went and got roots and pounded it and gave to their baby, and the baby had malaria. You get so. And the kid was worsening. You get, the kid was collapsing, and for him he was busy giving roots.
So who told you that these roots were scientifically proven that they can, work? Unless maybe you say that if I have cough and I'm taking leaves of the mango tree, maybe you might find that this is part of the ingredients they use for making medicine. Simanya, I'm not saying it is bad, but maybe on a prescription, you read it somewhere and then you're like, oh, if this ingredient can work, I can use it. But I mean, if you've never seen such kind of a thing,
and also
media
is misleading people.
By social media.
You find someone, they say that garlic, insert the garlic, girls, they insert garlic down there.
It will pick up all the dirt.
Media.
Social media. Not everything that you see on social media you should take up, because social media is so misleading. You might see me living a perfect life on social media, and you think that, oh, banange, I want to be like this girl, Taina Buzivu, this is the life I want to lead. But when you come to my real life, step into my shoes, nzira mu nsonda nenkaba nenfukamira nensaba nengamba mukama nyamba ntasa kwene embeera. But someone out there is literally admiring the life that I lead. Someone recently told me,
of course, you cannot stop people from admiring your life, because they don't know.
Omuntu yangamba that I am 90% successful. Okay, there's a conversation we were having, and then the person told me,
because like
maybe I don't know. It's like, you lead, but there are higher chances of you getting into a relationship because you're 90% successful. But a person like me who is nothing, I cannot get into a relationship. I was like, who told you that I'm 90% successful? We are all just in our early 20s. We are youth. We are trying to figure out life. Yes, maybe I might be a step ahead of you, but I don't know. In actual sense, you might even find that you're a step ahead of me.
Are supposed to be there.
Yeah, because I work a 9-to-5 job. I have side hustles. I'm a creative. But you don't know the kind of responsibilities that I have. You don't know how I spend my finances.
You don't know how you have self-control.
Go wafunire emitwalo 10 n'ogigulamu akateeteeyi, or you can save it. Instead, I get my mitwalo kumi and I put it somewhere else. No, like I have to literally spend it. Requirements, maybe school fees, maybe what? Yeah, so you find that social media is the biggest misleading thing for girls and boys our age. Most especially me, I talk about the youth because we are the biggest number in the country. We are the biggest number that is being misled. And why I say girls, you're going to be there, you're going for maybe a convention at Serena, you're going to find this rich guy and you're like, oh, if I don't take this one, God, I don't know. Mpede. You end up falling victim of evil just because you felt like you couldn't resist that situation.
Girls hustle for money. Work hard.
No a businesswoman.
Even her, she's a businesswoman, my dear.
Yeah, because I found out that as a young girl that was growing up and facing a lot of challenges, I have had my shared problems with men. I'm not saying that I'm perfect just because I'm talking about this. I have had my share of problems, but I had to learn the hard way that working hard is the way to go.
But do you know some people don't learn from one mistake to another?
So if you do not learn, my dear,
if you don't learn, HIV is on the way. If you don't learn, unwanted pregnancy is on the way. If you don't learn, you're going to die early. Yes.
Yeah, because experience is the best teacher. I feel like once you experience something, you know what to do now. You know what to do, and every road that is leading to that, that is why I was saying, girls, set the bar. You know, if you say, me, I don't move out of home past 10 p.m. Dear, don't move out of home past 10 p.m. Because let me just go. That is the day you're going to get the problem. Just because you have gone past your values.
But for the HIV manange twegendereza abantu bonna balwadde, everyone, because for us our parents could tell us everyone you see is sick. Everyone you see is sick.
Yeah.
Every man you see is sick. Yeah, every girl you see is sick. So let's be careful. HIV is spreading and it is catching most of our girls, young girls. Yeah.
Girls our age.
One person, one boy can infect like 10 girls. As long as he still wants to spread it out. Yeah.
Exactly. And you might find that you have a boy, you sleep together, you separate, he sleeps with another girl, you also sleep with another guy. That ends. That guy you've infected also sleeps with someone else. So that the pattern, the chain keeps going and going and going. And when will it stop if we do not think about ourselves?
You give me, I also have, maybe not you alone, I have other people. I also give them. Maybe they're not having me alone. They're also having some. So that's how the how do they call it, the chain.
Yeah, continues. It is chain. It continues.
I have my boyfriends. You have your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you're busy giving them. I'm also busy giving this one. This one's also
They're
busy
also busy
spreading it out. So nange fena tujja kulwala Uganda we tukola we bati.
So basically, just take precaution. We are not saying that, we are blaming anyone. No. That why did you get HIV? Because it can happen to any of us,
anybody,
anytime. Just take precaution. Set a bar for yourself.
Tambuza condom. Tambula ne condom.
I mean, say amen to that.
Tambula ne condom. Tambula ne strips. Then be careful. And watch also, over yourself.
Communicate with your partner. You know, it all starts because, this young generation has made sex a game.
Yeah.
It is just a game because I am going to have it anywhere, with anyone, with whoever. You find house parties ongoing. Someone is fucking so and so. Someone is doing this with so and so. And after that, you're going to go downstairs. You're with someone else. You go upstairs. You're with someone else. So to this generation, Smaya Gen Z, Gen Alpha, it is just a game. Nay, if you choose to at least have that partner
And
that you
settle in
can
one
communicate
person. Settle with one person.
have that one person, communicate with them. Even if something happened, that person will be too afraid.
Oh, break up,
You know?
get another one. Yeah. But don't
Oyo
you
muntu
pile
ajja kuba
them.
too afraid
Don't
to
make a
bring
list.
problems for you. Ajja kutuuza wansi in the midst of all those things waba akwagala ajja
So
kutuuza
abamu
gambe babe.
tebakyalina n'eddembe ya like they are celebrating Valentine but you don't know who to go out with. Nosigala ewaka mbu you're sick.
Last time I hosted someone and she said that you find that Valentine one person has booked for like at least 3 people. So what do?
Akugomyawo waka mangu.
Njakera kumacha surprising ngono nebi muli maybe bamukubire bandi
mugambe sijja kubeera
mugambe babe sigana beerawo at this time, sorry I'm caught up by work, that is why I want to like surprise you in the morning, afternoon addeewo omulala
baagala fa baagala kupostinga
amuwa ebimuli amukolete amugambe babe onosonyiwa work calls, duty calls, oba maybe I'm traveling in the night sisa kyewala ekiro atwala omulala.
nange girls,
this world is evil now. Anyway, fena just tulina okweddako, tulina okwemanya, have values. So Musawo, what are your last remarks that you want to tell our people? Those hints that you want to line out.
The only advice I can advise ourselves, because I'm also involved, is first of all, tambula ne condom. Second of all, go with the strips, go to hospitals, go and test. Keep on testing yourself. Seeing if you're only having sex, keep on testing yourself. Then also munanga, avoid going everywhere with everybody. The person you don't know, why do you give in yourself? Even if you know that person. Nowadays abantu bekweka tebakyakola ki. By the way, take an experience, go ku those services madwaliro aga offering tasso aga at clinic go there, sit somewhere as you as a person. If you want to learn more, go there, sit in a corner, see people who are coming. You'll see them looking very, very bright and looking nice, beautiful, and they're going to pick their medicine. Tebakulimba nti no bafunira abazadde baabwe. They get it for themselves. So funayo akadde, fabana mwongo funayo akadde, go to a live.
Exactly.
Go and sit there, just watch. The Bible tells us watch and pray. So watch.
And I want to give thanks to organizations like Touch the Slum and Plan International that sponsor this podcast, because they go down to sensitize the youth, the young people in the vulnerable communities that don't have access to this kind of information and knowledge, and actually provide equipment that they can use. Because last time I had a test strip, though I check myself like almost regularly, so I gave it to someone that needed it maybe more. But you find that these organizations are going down and sensitizing people, working hand in hand with the most vulnerable youth. So I want to thank you so much for being on this podcast. For our returning subscribers, thank you so much for loving us and keeping with the Young and Flowing family. And for our new subscribers, thank you so much for coming here. This is a channel where we talk about life, health, mental health, sexual reproductive health, menstrual health, everything. So this is home. This is a place where you can relate with people your age, your fellow youths.
And also, if they want us to talk about anything, they can put it in the comment section.
Exactly. So if you have a conversation that you would like us to have with you, put it right down in the comment section and we shall be able to get back to you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Ciao.